Hello, welcome back to Pipe Bending College. This is the advanced series, Pipe Bending by Eye, so no rulers, no protractors, no compasses involved. I'm going to bend this one first. It's a 90-degree and an offset. I'm going to do it all virtually by eye. First, I'll do it, and then secondly, I'll explain how I've done it and how my brain works. This is an advanced technique, so only try this once you've watched my previous videos and understood the techniques and the reasons why we do certain things. Okay, so first I'm just going to bend this to the spec on the jig, and then I'll show you how I've done it in a second. Right, so the bend I'm going to replicate sort of by eye, so no protractors, no rulers. It's a 90-degree and the offset. Okay, so all I'm going to be using is pipe benders with the guide. Right, so first of all, bend the 90. Obviously, it's not going to be as accurate as bending it when you measure it all out, but it will do the job. Like on a, if you want to sight somewhere, it's a lot quicker. Bent that 90. Like that. Okay, and a lot of plumbers then they sort of check it on an edge as well, just to make sure that it's 90. And then what you then do, looking at the gauging from there to there. So in our head, we're sort of thinking, like we have a number in our head. So that number, it says 60 mil. So we know that if it's more than 50 mil, it's got to be 45 degrees. So that's 60. Right, so I'm going to then go to the pipe bender. Put that in the pipe bender. Make sure it's straight. And 45, the middle of the pipes, in the middle of the line there. Take it out, pop everything in so far, and then now I've just got to bend this downwards, the pipe bender, there, so there, so there, so there, there. And then just make sure I'm going to bend it just this straight. Like that. Like that. Like that. So 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then we just need to cut a little bit off there. And we just need to cut a bit off there. I mean, okay, so that's how you do it by sort of eye. So that's the one we measured out the other day. Look at the difference. So not much in it really. It's acceptable. So if you was on site, that'll be acceptable. So that's that line there is like the middle of the pipe. So if you was to eye it, if you put your thumb on there and eye it, that'll be like the middle of the pipe there. So that's one mark I've got. Degree. That's another mark I've got. So these are like could be permanent marks. So that's a 45-degree mark there. What I'd then done, I went to my pipe bender. Just touching straight. That's the centre of a 45-degree bend there. So that's the one, the template one. So that's the bottom of the pipe there, and that's the middle there. Right, so what I've done, I've got some 500 mil pipe. put it at the bottom. And I put my thumb, it's just in the middle, but a little bit over just to allow for any slack. So it's just in the middle there, just touching there. I then took that to the pipe bender, not to move the thumb. And what I did, the edge of my thumb, okay, so the edge of my thumb is like in line with just in line there, in line with a black mark, like that. Then put the guide in. And we then bend it 90 degrees. And so we know we can use these marks here for 90 degrees. So we know that 90 degrees is about there. Right. Okay, so we bent that 90, like that. Then sort of, if you want for now, pop it back into the diagram, into the board. And we know from my previous pipe bending lessons that we've got to try and gauge how high that is. We know that that's more than 50 mil just by looking, 60 mil. Okay, so we know that that's got to be 45 degrees. So what we're going to do, we're just going to put our thumb, so we want the middle of the bends to be about there. Just put our thumb on it there. And now we want our thumb mark just to be about there. Right. You soon get used to where your thumb touches the pipe with practice, which is about there, like that. And then I made sure the pipe was straight. And I then used the guide. I then used the marks on the pipe bender. So about 45. So about there, like there. I then took it out. And then I then sort of put my pipe up for this, and sort of put it back in. What I did, just to sort of make it easier to show you, I looked at the back of the pipe, so like that. So I put my pipe in like that, and then put my finger there, my thumb there again, like that. Didn't move it. And the thumb has got to just touch the edge of the former, like that. So just touching my thumb was just touching the edge there. As I put it on, it was just touching the edge like that. And then finally, then made sure it was all straight, which it was. So I then bent it back so it's like parallel. Or back 45, but something like that. Like that. Like that, and then take it out. Like that. We then went back to the jig. And then we can then sort of see that was okay, that line's okay, that line's okay. We've just got to cut it there, because that's where the line is, like that. Okay, so that's a bit of an insight into how I've done it by eye. Like that. That's the one we measured out, sort of, and that's the one we've done by eye. Not much in it, is there? Not much. But now you know how to pipe bend by eye, keep practicing and bend by eye. Now you know how to pipe bend by eye, part 1. get practice in and don't waste